What is happening, everyone? Welcome on back.
Hey!
This is our 100% quest lines run, and we are just picking up where we left off after our fight with Radahn. And as you can see, we just missed out on a little bit of dialogue because my capture card has struck again. So we had a quick look at a note left by Blaidd here in the Mistwood Ruins. So I'm going to show you where that is. So there is supposed to be a red dot. That's not where it is. Right here. There's supposed to be a red dot right here. And it's gone because I already checked it out. And so we made our way over here as per the checklist and released Blaidd from the prison. And he just told us that EG put him in there. If you guys are following along, I will put a link in the description for the checklist, and we are currently working at the Underground Crater and Liurnia Lakes. So, the next step on the list after checking out the Mistwood Ruins and freeing Blaidd is to make our way to EG. And so that is all the way up. No, here. There we go. So let's see what EG has to say about putting Blaidd in that ever jail.
You finally come. Blaidd told me everything. You've defeated General Radahn, unlocking the stars. The general was blighted by scarlet rot and driven to madness. But not long ago, he was hailed as the mightiest demigod of them all. There is no parallel to your achievement, nor to Lady Ranni's acute judgment of character. Thanks to you, Lady Ranni's fate once again stirs, and the path to Nokron has opened. Descend underground, where the fallen star struck Limgrave, and make it yours. The precious treasure of Nokron. I presume you've spoken with Blaidd? Very well. There is something you should know. The Two Fingers gave Blaidd to Lady Ranni as a faithful follower. Her very shadow, incapable of treachery. But if Lady Ranni, as an Empyrean, resists being an instrument of the Two Fingers, the shadow will go mad, transforming from a follower into a horrid curse. But such is his destiny. In such matters, Blaidd's own thoughts hold no weight. It pains me so. But he must be neutralized. For Lady Ranni's sake.
Well, he's a lot of people like him as a character, so that's kind of a shame. We're going to grab this talisman just to be on the safe side. Looks like we have exhausted his dialogue. So next on the list, we're going to make our way all the way over here towards Jarburg. But we aren't going to sneak down to Jarburg. So we'll go over to Gatetown Bridge. And from here, there's a spirit spring that can get us real close to where we want to go. So we're going to make our way just behind these trees here. There we go. And Alexander should be hanging out.
Hello?
Right here.
Can you hear me? Help me!
Apparently he's
I'm stuck.
stuck again.
Hello? Hello? Ah, hello. How nice it is to see a friendly face. As you can surmise, I've got myself stuck in another hole. Would you mind helping me out again? My thanks in advance. I know you're the man for the job. You know what to do, hmm? Give me a good smack from behind with something nice and big. No, don't worry about my wound sustained at the I'm stuck back together good and proper. Just give it your all.
All right, let's do it. 1.
Please. Wait. I have a terrible feeling about this. Would you stop hitting me for a minute? Now, I can feel my lower half is stuck on something. I don't think you can get me out just by hitting me this time. Let's think. Perhaps there's a way to slide me out a little more smoothly. What if I could somehow be made slippery or some such?
All right, well, there is a way to do that. So we need an oil pot. And I don't have an oil pot recipe. I can't remember how to get it.
Let's think. I mean, what if I could...
All right, we're going to take a little break here for almighty Google to help us with this answer. All right, and we're back. So it turns out that we have a little bit of a side quest on our hands. If we make our way here to Siofra River bank, what we're going to do is get electrocuted. Nope, we got away with that one. Get some upgrade mats on our way by. Uh-oh. Perfect. So we want to sneak our way inside. Yeah, this here. And now there's a couple ways that you can actually get up to the merchant that sells the cookbook we need. This is the shortcut way, but sometimes can be a bit of a pain in the butt. So we're going to try and get him to attack us here. There we go. Uh-oh. Poison. Ow. Sometimes takes a few tries. There, that's what I wanted. Perfect. And we're going to run away so he doesn't accidentally kill our merchant. Just, there we go.
Oh. A customer.
Purchase. Want some soap? No. I do want all 3 of those. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take this. And always weapons are good. So that pretty much clears him out. It cost us a bloody fortune, but that's okay.
Goodbye. Till...
So let's go talk to Alexander so that we don't accidentally kill the poor guy. And where do we want to go here? We want to go down here. And let's just craft a oil pot. There we go. I just wanted to make sure that we were actually able to craft one before I got too far away from the site of grace here and wasted the travel. So we'll see you back over at Alexander. All right, here we are. So we're going to use our trusty oil pot. And if I look like this, that should do it. Yeah.
By the gods, you are a man of vision. This will have me as slippery as a toad. I have a good feeling about this, my friend. Right. Give me a good smack from behind with something nice and big.
There we go. All right. A ring around the rosy here.
My thanks to you and your razor-sharp wits. Oh. As a token of my thanks, I'd like you to have this.
Exalted flesh.
Dearie me, I'm oilier than a toad. Yeah, there were countless oil jars back where I'm from, actually. And now I know what it's like to be one of them. Yes, indeed. I too have a home, though it is one to which I have vowed not to return. So, I thought I might look out from atop the cliff. But as I drew closer and closer, pow, wouldn't you know it, I was perfectly stuck in that blasted hole. I can feel the warriors inside admonishing me for my mawkishness. To walk the path of champions, one cannot cleave to the past. I'm headed to the Fiery Mount in the north. I can strengthen myself there without fear of cracking this vessel. I will forge myself anew in its flames. I'm headed to the Fiery Mount in the north.
So that takes care of that. So we're going to make our way all the way back down here. Perfect. So we're going to make our way down to the, down this crater to Nokron. We're going to have a little fight with ourselves. And if you know what I mean, then you know. And if you don't, you're going to find out soon enough. Now, when I first started playing this game, I couldn't get down here without dying at least once. Because I kept just missing or hitting fall damage. And thankfully, I'm a little bit better than I used to be when it comes to this anyways. So let's come down here. And then... Now, I did just tempt fate with regards to fall damage. So let's see if we end up dying here, because I want to get an item that is located right over here. Perfect. Whoop. Ghost Flame Torch. So we've got that. We'll make our way down here. Upgrade mat? No. Alright. So I believe this is an Aeonian nascent butterfly, that's what it is. Perfect. An Aeonian butterfly would be from Caelid, so that doesn't make any sense, does it? Perfect. We won't be doing any co-op here. Run away from these dudes. And we'll grab that. And we'll rest. Or not. Perfect. So let's get a level in here. What do we want? I feel like we're pretty content with everything, so we'll just start pumping Vigor and Intelligence. So Vigor and Intelligence will go up together. We'll just grab this on the way by. I'm trying to avoid doing any summoning. We'll probably do some summoning for bosses, possibly like Melania, because she's tough. But that's quite a ways from where we are right now. So for now, we're going to make our way here. We're going to grab this key item in here, which is a respec item. And then we're going to strip down to our skivvies. So we are going to unequip everything. I will get rid of these two. And then We will grab our Rosis Axe. We will grab a parry shield. We're probably going to get hit while I do this. Wait for it. Oh yeah, there we go. And then let's parry ourselves. Haha. Alright, let's see how many times we can parry ourselves. Alright. Look at these oil pots, eh? There we go. We'll get probably 2 more of those. Okay, maybe 3 more of those. Oh, you're out of heals there, bud. There we go. And 1 more. There we go. There we go. Larval Tear and a item discovery mask. Perfect. So we'll grab this guy, we'll grab this guy, and we'll grab our staffs again. So we had one of this, we had this, and finally our gravity staff. And we'll get dressed here, here, and finally some pots. I guess we'll grab our Site of Grace here, and then we'll make our way down. So our next step on that checklist is the Finger Slayer Blade. So that is going to be just a little runaway. So I might just cut to the Site of Grace at the start of Nokron proper. Okay. So we're going to make our way in there. And what we'll do is we're going to start using some more night sorceries, especially with the NPC-like enemies that we're going to be dealing with here. So, I believe we have an item up here that we want. And maybe something over here? Nah, maybe not. Yeah. No, thank you. All right, so let's heal. Right on the edge of the range there. Out of blue. Perfect. And then this guy. Wow, there is a lot of dodging with these guys, but we do not have that issue thanks to this spell. So that's fun. I'm definitely liking the night sorceries. So here, we're probably going to run through this zone down here just for expediency, because we got a couple bosses that we do want to deal with. So the first, we jump down here. we get the black Whetblade, which is awesome for perfect. And finally, we're going to use one of our stone sword keys in here. If we do use a summon, it'll likely be this one here, the Mimic Tear. It's been nerfed a bit, obviously, from when the game was released, but it's still fantastic. So, we're definitely going to do that. Now, for this guy, why don't we use... I should probably pay attention to what I'm doing here. Nice. A few more. Oh, we need some more blue. One more. There we go. So that'll give us, I believe, another larval tier. Perfect. We're going to ignore the enemies in here. And make our way to this site of grace here. Okay, so let's go get that Finger Slayer blade. And if you guys reference the checklist, it tells you specifically not to go talk to Ranni, so that we can avoid giving her this Finger Slayer blade right away. So, here we go. Another epic item. Great Ghost and Gravort. And let's get out of here. All right. So, next step, we're going to sneak over and talk to Dee's brother. We have a couple things that we still need to do here. This will probably turn into a bit of a boss run, and we'll deal with lighting all the torches in here and actually fighting the ancestor spirit. As I said before, this is a 100% boss run, so we will be killing every single boss in the game. Just not right now. We'll do a rest. See how much time we've got here. 25 minutes. So we have a couple Crucible Knights here, but we won't be dealing with them quite yet. And the reason for that is simply because I want to make sure that we're not breaking anything by killing them early. So we'll just keep on working through the quest line, and when we revisit the bosses down here, we'll make sure that we take care of them. Now, I may have aggroed the people under that waterfall, so let's just see what happens here. I think we got lucky. So, let's go talk to Dee's brother here. All right, and that scintillating conversation is all that we've got. So, we're going to see how this goes. We're just about at the half-hour mark. We've got rather challenging boss here. They're not too bad, but it's a duo fight, and it's a pain in the butt duo fight. So what we're going to do is try and kill them. If it becomes too much of an issue, we'll save it for the start of the next episode. So let's see how this goes. So we will buff. And I want to try some Night Maiden Mist on these guys because they send out a poison cloud, and I say it's payback time. No, thank you. All right, that doesn't work. Ow. This is definitely not working out so well. So our his buddy's gonna show up soon. Time to run away. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get procced. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, this is not gonna go well. Ow. I need to run away. So, let's heal. Let's maybe gravity. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, so we have to keep these guys in sight at all times. Time to run away. I'm poisoned, so this is not going well. I'm out of heals. I need some blue. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm dead. Fuck you. God, that was the worst fight ever. I apologize for the language, but good God, I hate that boss. The poison. The poison. Anyways. That will wrap it up for today. So I want to thank you guys very much for watching. And if you enjoyed this ridiculous boss fight of hell, please feel free to like, subscribe, all the YouTube things. But until next time, thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.